Hello and welcome to Pumpkins and Skittles. I am your host, Jessa, and this is
Victor Faisca.
my beautiful little Spanish man. We're so happy to be here. So this is season 2, technically, but our second episode. We're so excited.
Yep.
And of course, we have a sponsor for today, as we have always had. We're so excited. The Aura app. Go and check it out. The link is in the description and also on the main page. It is full of meditations and it will really, really get you right because this year is about working on ourselves. Okay? We're working on ourselves. So a good place to start is go and download the Aura app. You get, I think, a few-day trial. I don't remember. They changed it recently and gave you more time for the trial. So make sure you have to use my link, or you can use the code Jessa the Healer, JESSATHEHEALER. I almost spelled my government name. But make sure that you use that for your free trial, and you will end up keeping it. I've had mine forever, and it is wonderful. There are hundreds and thousands and all the things of the meditations and ways to get yourself into alignment. It's really great. So, today I want to talk a little bit about this list.
The list.
So I've been doing a list. Be careful
when you are talking about lists, because everybody's talking about lists.
Who's talking about lists?
I'm just kidding.
You mean lisps? No. So I started doing this thing. That's why I've been like really weird about like how my day's gone. So you remember I used to get up and I would clean the house, and then I would go and work out and XYZ and go do all this stuff, right? But I was making myself so miserable doing that because I would do the same single thing every single day, and I would always get caught in my head. Like I would be in this place of like, I need to do all these things, and then I would do nothing.
Yeah.
Because I needed to do
And then procrastination get worse.
Yeah, and it started to get bad. So
I feel you.
I was thinking 21 days. It takes 21 days to do a full Reiki cleanse, right? It takes 21 days to form a habit, destroy a habit, like all of that. So I was like, okay. So for 21 days, I'm gonna really, really put myself to the test. I already know that it's gonna work. Yeah. Right. I know that it's gonna do something, but I'm really gonna test it and test myself.
Yeah.
Can I stick with it? So I made a list to wear white every single day for 21 days. And
what
I
is the
promise
reason
I'm
why you
washing my
are
clothes.
wearing white?
Huh?
What is the reason why white and no other color?
I want to wear white because it connects with like the highest part of me.
Okay.
And
so if I feel that I can wear, my favorite color is burgundy, I can wear burgundy every day.
It's up
You
to
think
you.
that's going to help me to manifest too?
I mean, sure.
I'm asking
whatever
you questions.
you assign to do the trick to connect with the subconscious, that's what it's going to do. So, but to wear white every day, to read a chapter from my 2 books that I'm reading because I'm ADHD, so I have to have more than just one.
What? Careful with that.
I am careful. Words are hard, but I'm good. Okay. So I read a chapter in my book every day. I meditate for 15 minutes, silent meditation for 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then I chant for 30 minutes straight, and then I do Gongyo.
Okay.
And then
that's a very, very good thing.
I think so too. And then I go live every day for the 21 days, and I post 3 times a day. For the 21 days.
Okay.
So I'm going to see if it makes a difference. And this is only day 4. So I'm already feeling a difference. I really
Absolutely.
am.
It's building a habit, but also it's just depending of the author that you are reading. There are many different methods. For example, there is a book that called like you can build a habit in 66 days and take like a 3 phases. One is 22 days, the first phase, then the second phase, 44, from the day 22 to the 44th, and then the 45 to the 66. That way you have your habit. But that's interesting that you're mentioning the 21 days because it's going to that first phase of a habit. But you say that you are in the day 4 right now. Yeah. And you are feeling great.
I'm feeling okay. I wouldn't say I'm feeling great. I do feel better, though. I feel like I have more time.
Okay.
I feel like, I've gotten myself out of this rat race that I put my brain in every day. Because I'm doing what's most important. And then I'm not allowing myself to just freak out. I'm not allowing myself to overthink. I'm in the position where if I'm not studying or reading or doing something productive, then, I'm going to get up and go do it. I'm going to go do
Okay.
something productive instead of just being busy
Oh,
or
wow. You are just
something like that. Yeah.
touching some buttons over here.
Yeah.
Being productive more than
Yeah, I'd
being
rather
busy.
be
Yeah.
productive than to be busy. But the way that it is working my mind is pretty interesting because I don't feel like it's a chore because it's a list that I'm completing on my own. So like
Okay.
I got up and I was like, I have to get the upstairs done. I have to do a load of laundry. I have to,
You
right?
have to.
So now I'm kind of just flowing. So I fast for 16 hours. That's another thing on my list. I'm fasting for 16 hours, but I'm going to have my green tea.
Okay.
So now I want to get up, play with the baby, hang out, just chill on my phone for a minute, and then get up, get a shower, get dressed, and then I want to go downstairs and read and have my tea.
Okay.
Like, because before I would have to get the whole house done and then I could do my stuff. But
And
now
then you were
I'm just,
exhausted.
yeah, I'm
Exhausted.
just chilling. So aside from today, what I've been doing is just kind of here and there. Okay, did I already work out? Did I already,
Okay.
break my fast?
Without the pressure.
There's no pressure. And I still get the laundry done. I still get upstairs cleaned up. I still get downstairs cleaned up. I still get dinner made, all the things. And the baby's been sleeping a lot too. So that's great. But I have to say, like, I've told people to do something, a variation of this before.
Okay.
And I've channeled it, right? But I never thought that it would be for me. I never thought that this was specifically for me.
Yeah.
But now that I'm doing it, I'm like, oh, they were talking to me the whole time. They were channeling for me and that person.
Yeah, it's interesting when we are connecting with somebody because sometimes the messages are not just for that person that you are reading. They are these different energies are talking through you just to deliver a message, not only to that person, but also to you and also somebody else. It's interesting.
Yeah, because we're all in a collective.
Yes, because when you are doing the live, for example, and you are reading cards for somebody, sometimes the reading resonate for somebody else that is there, and they were like, "Hey, these resonate with me a lot."
Yeah, like, are you sure you're not reading for me?
Yeah, yeah. That's why sometimes astrologists they are doing like the sign because the planets are aligned in this way,
and you can do that for tarot too. Like you can
yeah.
read for the zodiac signs.
Yeah, I don't do it, but yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing it because I kind of miss it. Because now on YouTube, I'm teaching a little bit more. I'm doing more interactive or more, educational like videos. And then, of course, I'm doing my Reiki art like I always do. But I'm thinking for the Healers Club Gold, I swear I'm not bored.
She's bored.
I'm not
we
bored.
know that she's bored.
Not bored. I am. I just ate like a lot. Because when I fast and then I eat, I'm tired because my body's like,
No, I'm the opposite. When I don't eat, when I fast for a long time, my body's like in a hunting mode. Like you are not gonna eat.
Well,
we
I'm
have
like
to
that
survive. There is a
before.
bear coming here and it's going to.
See, I'm like that before. I'm like ready to go. Let's get done. Blah, 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 blah. But then when I eat, I'm like, okay, I need to take a nap.
And for you all that are watching this video, please, if you fast, make sure that you drink a little bit of water just right before you eat, and also chew your food for 20 to 25 times approximately. Because if you are fasting and you eat super fast, and also the quality of food that you are taking is carbohydrates, pasta, rice, tortilla. Ooh, I can see the sugar levels.
I'm like 155.
155. Can you check that on the screen? Yes.
Yeah. Well, I was what? I
was
I was 100 when I started eating.
Yeah.
But it's only been an hour.
No bad.
And that's not bad for an hour.
No bad at all. Yeah.
I had a bunch of chicken. It was good.
But
I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm tired. Because it went up.
Yeah. Your body's telling you like stop eating.
No more eating.
Stop eating. Go sleep.
Done. Go to sleepy bones.
That's why when we eat, we have to make sure that we eat the right quantity that our body needs, more than the quantity that we We want to eat.
Shh.
I
You,
eat a
you
lot.
talk too much.
I do, but I don't eat too much. I just when I fast, I want to eat everything.
Me too.
Yeah. But anyways,
I forgot what we were talking about.
no, we were talking about your list. We were talking about you doing the things that. Oh my gosh! Again, can you see? Her yawning is the thing that is keeping us away from the conversation.
Anyways, so I've really tried to break it down and think about, all of the different messages that I've channeled, because I've read thousands of people, like a
No,
lot
I
of
know,
people,
and I remember when you used to get sick for
just
and
connecting with too many
when
energies.
I remember when we say when we you start doing the readings on live, you start with like 10 people, and then 20 people, and then I'm gonna do it, and then 30 people, and then when you hit 30, you couldn't believe like you were handling the energy right,
And
but
then
then
I would
when we
get to
went to yeah
60.
50, 60, and then you were like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling great, but
And then I didn't want to go live for like 3 days.
yeah, but you get overwhelmed.
I did.
Yeah.
Because I have this gift, right? Where you can tell me the name of somebody, I just get somebody's name, or I can see a picture of them
Uh huh.
and I connect with their energy.
Yeah.
But sometimes I have people, like, as a party trick, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
they're like, what about this person? What about this person? What
Oh
about
my
this?
gosh, yeah.
And it's fine. Like, I
Yeah.
enjoy it. But if I do more than like 10 people, it makes me sick.
For
Like, my stomach
for example,
hurts.
when we went to I think Colorado,
Yeah.
yeah, I said like let's practice. Let's put our gift together and let's just start reading for this. So I didn't show you a picture. I was like I'm thinking about a person. And then you start saying, okay, this and this and this, our psychic game, the road trip psychic game.
I got really
Yeah,
sick.
and we both were like, oh my gosh, we need to go to the gas station.
Yeah, but I like stopped at an immediate care because I was like, oh my God, am I having a heart attack?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
no, it was my stomach. It's always my stomach.
Well, remember that the spirit connect sometimes through the stomach.
Yeah,
You know.
because when we were at your aunt's in Colorado, I went through like 30 people, and I
Hola,
went
tía Karen.
upstairs, and I almost threw up.
Mhm.
Like, I almost threw up, and then the rest of the time I was sick for like 3 days.
Yeah. Well, but you did a deep reading over there too.
I did.
Yeah.
So it's not that, I don't know. It's the party trick is great, and I really enjoy it.
Hmm.
But I don't know. What was our point?
Our our point is that you are talking about manifesting, and you're talking about your list, and you're talking about creating the habit, and you were talking.
Then why did I bring that up? Oh my gosh,
You
I'm so out of it.
no, you were just talking about the different things that you do, and you used to read for people. You just jump on that.
Did I? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
because we were
I'm
talking about
tired.
manifesting, and you were talking like, yeah, reading and then reading for
Well, the
people.
only way that you can manifest is getting yourself back into alignment. So, anyways, let me start over, because what is today? What are we doing? But I've come to see that I can read better. I can handle more energy. That was my point. I can read better. I can handle more energy just within these past 4 days of not being hard on myself.
And remember, guys, we were talking that this season we are not gonna be talking about so much teaching. We're just gonna be ourselves. So
Victor's the only one concerned about what's happening.
yeah.
It's fine. I'll eventually get back to my point. I always do. But these past 4 days of me not being hard on myself, only thinking about the things that I want, chilling, just kind of taking care of me.
Mhm.
I've only had a few sessions this week, and I feel like they've gone really well, except for a couple of them.
Mhm.
And I was kind of over analyzing yesterday, and I got myself into this little rut where I was like, man, that just did not go well. I don't feel like she got what she needed in her reading. And I was really kind of heartbroken about it. But then I was like, you know
In the
what?
mind
No,
of the psychic.
I know that something happened for a reason. And then I was over analyzing, like I said. And I don't think that she was ready to hear anything that I had to say.
Most of the times.
And that's why was I feeling so bad about it? And I'm like,
Because you are connected with the person.
I do this all the time, though.
Yes.
I do this all the time. I'm not taking care of me first.
Yeah. And we have a friend that always read for us and we read for them too. And this guy is always checking on us like, hey, did I did good with my reading? You've been doing this for 30 years. You are still asking those questions, but yes, that happened because sometimes we have a feeling of like that something is just not right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a healer, you can be all these years practicing and working with people, but you are gonna feel in certain type of way. She's tired. We know that. We can feel it.
I don't know.
You need some coffee?
No coffee.
No. You need some
Tea.
tea? Or you
Some
need pumpkins and Skittles?
Elte. Elte. But no, I mean, I really do feel like it's helping. I feel like it's making a difference, and I feel like it's making my power grow and my energy canalize. Like
Okay.
I'm really digging it because, and I've been chanting before the lives, and then I've been going live, and instead of me beating up on myself, because I figured out that the way that I've been trying to grow Jessa the healer, even from the beginning, like grow my brand, grow myself, and be able to reach more people and help more people, like I feel like I've been doing it the wrong way.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of like I'm here to help, I'm here to help, and then I start getting everybody and I start helping everybody, and then I don't take care of myself, right? So, I mean, really,
You're
like
not the only one, you know that?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I know it's a healer's curse. Like,
Yeah, you start helping everybody, and then okay, you get benefits, of course, and emotionally benefits, and you build good friendship, but there are aspects of your life that start making you disconnect from the material things, and so you start being more like isolate, more like an hermit.
yeah, and then I get afraid because I'm like, oh, I need to be able to help everybody. I need to be able to pay my own bills. I need to be able to X, Y, and Z.
Yeah,
And it gets really difficult because,
because society,
yeah,
society is built to be in the material realm,
yeah.
and the spiritual is a different realm.
But I do feel like I feel more of a money flow. I feel more in alignment. I feel good. And I've realized that, it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, I
Just
don't.
checking your
I'm
fingers.
trying to stay awake and not yawn.
Mm.
So I'm, yeah.
Yeah. What is
But
it?
no, I like it though.
How do you call that? AD? What?
ADHD.
Is that right?
Maybe. Quite possibly. Let me
Yes.
check on Lou.
You don't have to.
Oh my gosh.
You don't have to. Just go with the flow.
I know. I just, I'm worried about my big baby and my little baby.
Well, we have.
So if you made a list
Okay.
for 21 days.
I love it.
Okay. You already do certain things.
Yeah.
But like, what are you trying to accomplish in 21 days?
In 21 days, normally I do it for habit situations. For example, I get a new job, I try to adapt myself for that new job.
So what would be on your list?
And
if you were doing this with me, what would be on your list?
On my list, first, be me, encounter with myself. And I've been doing that for many different reasons. Getting up in a different time. That's very interesting because you are forcing your body to do something new immediately since the beginning, morning time. So it can be I'm going to start gonna getting up at 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, something like that. And depending of the energy, because the 3 in the morning have a lot of. If you are trying to do rituals or spiritual things,
Spooky.
3 in the morning is a great time to do it because you get really really busy. Be careful with that.
I don't know how I did that.
Yes. So number one. Number two, writing.
Yeah.
Writing the things that you.
What would you write? Would you like journal?
Well, I journal. I used to journal my dreams because we say, okay, we are just dreaming and it's okay, it's fine, it's whatever, doesn't have any sense, whatever I'm dreaming about. But when you start journaling, you pay attention about the details of your dreams, and then days after, you can have like premonitions. So you can be manifesting things that your dreams already show you before. So can be that. Also writing. I used to write about um, stories and little things that I create with my mind. also have it for readings, and my 21 days I can use for everything. I mean, I don't have nothing specific. If I do it with you, we have to compromise with the same activities. That
Why would we have to do that?
because we can accomplish things together.
I don't think so, because mine is very specific to me.
Okay.
It's very easy,
But
very
you are talking, you
accomplishable.
are telling me if you do it with me,
Yeah, but I'm not saying we do the same thing. I'm
we
saying,
but we can
hey, we
achieve
should do a
things
21
together.
day we should do a 21 day like reset challenge or whatever.
Okay.
So, you don't have to do the same thing that I'm doing.
But that's my point. My point
What
is
would be on your list?
is depending what we are trying to achieve again.
But we're not achieving anything. Not together doing.
But
So,
if
on
you are
my
doing
list,
a
I'm gonna
21,
no, if I on my list, I'm gonna
my
have
gosh.
wear white, right?
Okay.
Like, you don't have to wear white.
That's what I asked you the question in the beginning. Why you are doing that with this specific color?
Yeah, but you don't have to wear anything. You could decide to
Naked,
be
completely naked. Yeah.
for weeks, for
Yes.
21 days, you know?
Like something that I haven't done is like like people is doing that, open their legs to the sun in the morning. And those are things
I
that
don't think we could do it
I
here.
don't get called for,
I mean, you
for
would have to
those
lay in the
causes.
kitchen and the sun would have to,
I don't know.
we couldn't go outside.
Maybe in the farm. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I haven't done that yet. Yet. I say.
Depending on the neighborhood we go to.
Yeah.
Well, if we have a sunroom.
Can be. But coming back to the point is that in the list, we can do things together for achieve. For example, people go and work out together.
Yeah, but you're thinking about this too deep. Like, you're getting too
Okay.
deep. What I'm
We are
saying,
not just talking deep here.
no.
Okay.
This is
What are
very
we
light.
doing?
What would be on your list? Oh, I would read every day. I would fast for 18
No, because
hours.
I have
Like,
to plan. I'm so OCD with that. I need to
all
plan.
these letters, all these acronyms. OCD, ADHD,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm trying to be
OPP.
as perfect as
Down with OPP.
as perfectionist I can
know
be,
me.
as I can be. Yeah. I
Is
like
it
to plan.
ODP?
I like to plan before act. That's the way that I like to be.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't like that. I just like to go with the flow.
You can go with the flow, but sometimes jumping to the unknown is kind of like pretty crazy too.
I'm cool with crazy.
It's a little bit of balance. You are not cool with that. Come on.
I think I am. I think I'm pretty cool with crazy. Like,
Do you think that?
I don't know, maybe. Like, I woke up this morning, my mom was like, well, I'm going to go help your brother move in his new place. Do you want to come? And I was really debating, like, do I want to just hop in the car with the kids and go? But I did that last weekend, and I don't want to do that again.
That's my point.
Because Caleb, he missed a soccer game, and like it was just a whole thing.
That's my point. You didn't have any plans, and you just jump because the heart say things.
But how awesome!
Eventually, sometimes here and there, it's okay.
But I had such a good time. Like, I got to stay with Diane, which was super awesome.
Amazing. Hi, Diane.
Hi,
That's
Diane.
what I thought.
Hope you're listening. That's What I Thought by Diane Taylor Roberts. She wrote this book, and it's called That's What I Thought. So go check it out. I'll link it down below also. But it is so awesome. I believe in it so much. And of course, I can see the future. So I've already seen the pathways that it can go down. And, I don't know. It's just such a great book. But being in her house, she let me stay in this room in her basement.
You told me about it.
Oh my gosh. Crazy. It had relics from the book. I could not sleep.
Horcrux.
There were dead people everywhere. I mean, and there was this one lady that sat in the chair because she had a chair and then the bed. She sat in the chair. She put her arm up and she had short, like gray hair. And she said, I'm not going to let your baby fall out of the bed. And I was like, great, thank you.
Get out of here.
Because I was so scared that he was going to fall out because she had like a hard floor. So I was like, oh my gosh, he could fall out and really crack his skull open. Like, that's not good.
No, girl, don't say things like that.
But that one spirit was like, I'm not going to let the baby fall on the floor. And I was like, okay, thank you so much. And then I had a bunch of like shadow people and all of this stuff. And I was like, guys, I got to sleep. So what are you doing? So,
time my dreads.
So I was talking to Diane about it, and she was like, oh, that was my aunt. She wasn't even in the book. It's, nobody that I talked about, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, that's so cool. But going was so much fun. I got to meet Kathy. Hey, Kathy. I got to meet her in person. I got to go see her house. I got to meet her husband and her little dogs, and they're so cute. And it was just so great. Even though, Kayla missed a game and like things were, a little, it was still so fun. It was so fun. And I love following those things. I love just having an opportunity and then going for it. It always ends up being awesome. Who's that?
It's my client.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to
Well,
go.
let's go and make some money. But yeah, this is just our second episode. So in the series, in the season or whatever. And I know that we've been all the way around the world and back. But guys, I totally encourage and implore you to make a list and follow it for 21 days. If you want an example, I can give you mine. Mine is fast for 16 hours, read one chapter out of my books a day, meditate for 15 minutes, chant for 30 minutes. What else? Wearing white. You don't have to. And what else?
You can do the.
What am I missing?
You can do affirmations.
No, what am I missing from my list?
Oh, I don't know. You're doing your own list.
Oh, post 3 times a day and do a live. Those are what
If you
I'm missing.
post.
But you don't have to do those,
Yes.
okay? If you're not going live, if you're not doing social media, just do something. So just say, okay, I'm going to meditate. I'm going to read my book. I'm going to clean one room in my house, every week, or I'm going to clear something out, whatever it is. For 21 days, stick to this list. You're going to watch yourself become a different person in the most positive way. I will do something a little more lengthy on this on YouTube. So just give me some time. And this is a separate channel than my main YouTube channel. My main YouTube channel is at Jessa the Healer, JESSATHEHEALER. So go on over and check me out. And then Victor also has a channel with some awesome meditations, and it is at Victor Faishka, VIKTORFAISCA.
Wonderful.
I'm just going to put them all on the screen. So we love you guys so much, and we thank you for hanging out with us. I know that this was a weird episode, but hey, man, it is what it is. S-L-O-K-S, baby. All right, so you have to add anything?
No. I have to go. But
I know we have to go. Okay, remember, you are loved, you are needed, and you are wanted in this world, baby. If you weren't,
you wouldn't be here.
I pinky swear. All right, guys, love everyone, love yourself the most, and we'll see you next week on Pumpkins and Skittles.